For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So a net negative there of 4 yards.
Set 70 Indy. Cheetah.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Get that ball. Mike 16, Mike 16. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Another tote for ETN. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Double tight, double tight. Even, 4 down, even. Alert 3.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Mike 16.
Lawrence will throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
I got you, boy. Hey, check mark 16. Check mark 16.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Number 16's coming. Check Mike.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Mike 16.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
13. Slam. Hey, alert 3. Safe. Right there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Watch switch. Watch the edge. Out.
They run it again with Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
We're 19. Watch it. 20. Good.
13, fellas. 13. Watch 13. 3.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Mike 5, Mike 5, Mike 5.
I got it.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Hey, kill.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Don't worry.
5, Mike 5.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Watch the ship, watch the ship.
Hey, kill.
Ship.
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Here's a diving catch right side. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A run between the tackles with Cohen. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Don't worry.
27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I know he ain't got it. Check your hot read. You go tight. You got tight.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Got two.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Watch the shift.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Check Mike 27. Here we go.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Chubb. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Mike 16. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
From the 29, Brissett. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Bulldozes past him. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Check. Kill. Shit. Watch it go.
On play action, Brissett. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Check pass. Mike Bond.
Hey, kill. Got it. Check safety.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We want it. Come to my world. Hey, check Mike 16. I'm coming.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
See me in your nightmares, son.
Hey, new.
Now Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jadeveon Clowney just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. Down to about the 22 here. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Mike 16, Mike 7.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Trayvon Walker came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now Chubb running right. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. On the return, here's Agnew. The ball comes out.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to go.
On 1st and 10, Brissett drops it off for Chubb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Here's Brissett. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. There's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Brissett on first down. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. In motion left is Beckham.
Hey, check.
Fives the mic. You ain't got nothing. Kill.
Hey, kill.
They go with Chubb on second down. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Mike 5.
Here's Brissett. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey, kill.
Beckham goes in motion left.
Mike 5. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Hey, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A final shot now for Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs.